Okay, thank you so much for signing up for the Soul Retrieval. I wanted to give you a recap of what we have already done for you because we just wouldn't have time to do everybody on the call today. So I wanted to give you what we've already worked on over the last few days for you. One of the things that we pulled out to work with your particular a symbol that we worked with in the past, which was the arc with the Tree of Life to start our session between Ron, Debbie, and I. We all three of us worked together. And one of the first cards that Debbie pulled for you was kind of the movement card. And I believe that's probably from the Enchanted Map Oracle, or it was from the Wisdom of Babylon. Anyway, the notes the same thing, that there is movement in the air for you. It's time for you to shine your light. It's time for you to, all this studying, all this learning you've been doing, all the information gathering, it's time to put it into practice. One of the first past lives we saw was kind of like the era of Napoleon Bonaparte, because I saw a woman dressed in like a Josephine Empire style gown, gathered under the bust, and like the column dress. And what she was doing was she was giving out little white flowers to children. And so, you're ready to shine your light. That means to me that you are ready to give. You're in a pure state, which is awesome. You're finding that harmony and balance, and you're ready to give. You're ready to get out there and do your thing. And I think you just need that little confirmation of what you already know to be true for yourself. It's now. It's now or never. It's time to go. The second life we saw for you, Ron said that he saw you dressed like in colonial times, and you were carrying like herbs. And we feel that the fear of going forward right now comes and stems from that life. It was probably a life in which you were either burned as a witch, you were a midwife, you had all the herbal remedies and the aromatherapy. And I'm thinking like essence of oils, maybe Bach flowers for you, something along those lines for you to be able to work with. And I think that's what you've been studying and trying to understand and learn about. And so we felt that the fear came not only from that life, but then we were able to see a third life for you as Ron started seeing Roman soldiers in battle, and we felt you were on the other side. So I felt it was the Celts, the Gauls at the time, that they were fighting with the Romans. And because one of the things we saw for you was the triquerta, the symbol of the Druids and the Celtic symbol. And we felt that you were maybe some type of a healer or a medic on the field. And not only were you attending to your own, but you would attend to anyone who was injured. So whether it was Roman or Gaul alike, because to you life was sacred. And you may or may not have made it through in that life from that battle. We feel you probably did not, but that you died doing what you felt was your integrity and your truth, and that was as a healer to heal all who were injured. And so I'm just reviewing my notes. Okay, so then Debbie pulled some Wisdom of Avalon cards, and I'll ask her to send copies of the cards to you because I don't. I actually gave away this particular deck to a friend of mine. So the first one was Fear, the second card was Trust, and the third is the Novice. So this new skill, you've got to let go of the fear of coming out with it and just getting started, and trust your inner guidance, trust that you are going to be flowing on your path, and that what you're doing is okay and it's acceptable, that people will accept you. People who need you will find you. And that's just the law of attraction. As you put out these energies that this is what you're doing, then those people who need that support and who will seek guidance from you will come to you. It's So what we did as part of the healing to help you get over that fear and that doubt and that what are other people going to think type of thing. We've been working a lot with Hollow Earth, So we put you in Hollow Earth to because Hollow Earth is a very balanced ecosystem, and so we put you in there to find that balance, to find your strength, that inner core strength that you need to be able to go forward in confidence and be able to um, express your light the way it's meant to be. We also sent you through the gold, silver, and violet flames in order kind of to not like detox you, contaminate you from those and negative energies and just burn off all the residues of that fear and that emotion of those past lives. And so we put you then through an arbor of white roses. We saw an arbor of white roses, and you passed through that as well, basically to be able to express the purity of where you're going to, and how you are now in a pure state of being able to shine your light. We really want to get that across to you. That was the main focus for you for right now, is getting past that fear and allowing yourself just to be this pure light shining, because it's so beautiful and it's so amazing. We did put you in a healing haven, and then yesterday we did some further work to see how you were going, and I actually saw you in Hollow Earth, which was very funny because I left you in the Haven, but you showed up at Hollow Earth, and you were like with the magnifying glass looking at little flowers. Like you were on the ground with the magnifying glass, and I think you were looking at how the insects interact with the flowers, and you were just so amazed by this whole ecological system that is there, and you were just studying and learning and putting things together in your mind, and you were just in trance and just very happy. So I kind of left you there until it's needed. And what's really funny is the moment that we were working on you, I received your email confirming that you had gotten my previous email regarding the soul retrieval information that I video that I did yesterday. So in that moment, we had actually chosen another Zibu symbol for you previously, but this one, which was the Zibu symbol of integrity. However, um, you had already changed. You had already basically, cleared some of these things in your past. So what came out for me, because Ron was saying how you were so intrigued with the simplicity and beauty of nature. So we chose the beauty symbol for you. That was the one that came to me. And I said, Debbie, just give it the beauty symbol instead, because um, that's where your focus was, on the beauty and simplicity of nature. So I think if you focus on that, if you allow your angelic guides and helpers to come in to help you focus on the beauty of nature, I think it will go far better for you as an acceptable thing, because you're expressing through these through whatever you're going to be doing with these flowers and herbs and all that kind of information, that it will help you advance and go forward on your path. So I hope that you've enjoyed this. I hope I look forward. We'll probably maybe touch base a little bit on each one of the readings that we've already done, and see if we get any more information while we're on the Google Hangout. And of course, if anything further or any comments you want to make, please send me an email, let me know, and I'll be happy to share it with Ron and Debbie, so we can, if you feel you need a little tweaking here and there, then perhaps we can give you some more guidance as to your response to this video and to the reading. So again, as always, it's such a pleasure doing readings for you. Seeing you advance on your path is just amazing, and you are a great light worker. Don't forget that. You are a beautiful soul, and just let who you are shine out to others, because I really feel that the world is in need of your light, as it is in need of all of our lights, as much as we can give. So I hope to see you later, and thank you so much, and have a super great weekend.